The Ottoman Empire's entry into World War I has long been a topic of controversy and historical intrigue. But wasn't it somewhat inevitable that this once mighty power would join one of history's deadliest conflicts? Today, we will explore this question and uncover the key factors at play. Since the 18th century, the Ottoman Empire had been in steady decline, with its vast territories shrinking, especially in the Balkans. European powers like Great Britain, France, Italy and Austria-Hungary eagerly carved out pieces of the weakening state. For instance, Great Britain seized Cyprus and Egypt, France claimed Tunisia, Italy took Libya, and Austria-Hungary occupied Bosnia-Herzegovina. As you can see, most of these territorial grabs happened in the 30 years leading up to World War I. But the biggest blow came with the Balkan Wars of 1912-1913. These conflicts brought massive human losses, economic chaos and military humiliation, stripping the Ottoman Empire of nearly all its remaining European territories. A mix of issues, including ineffective governance, stunted economic growth, an autocratic system and the territorial losses, sparked the Young Turk Revolution of 1908. This uprising led to constitutional reforms and a consequential power shift from Sultan Abdul Hamid II, who had ruled for over 3 decades, to his brother Mehmed V. It's worth noting that Ottoman-German cooperation began well before the revolution. The main difference was in its depth and intensity. The Ottomans started seeking German support after the Russo-Turkish War of 1877-1878. The reasons were straightforward. By then, Germany was a military and economic powerhouse, and crucially, under Otto von Bismarck's policies, it wasn't aggressively expanding. This made Germany an ideal ally for an Ottoman Empire surrounded by enemies, particularly Russia. At first, Germany was cautious about deep involvement, but cooperation kicked off with the dispatch of German military officers to train Ottoman troops. This evolved into the full-fledged German military mission in the Ottoman Empire, led by prominent figures like Kolmar von der Goltz. Alongside military advisors, Germany provided loans, sold weapons and invested in infrastructure. A prime example was the 1998 concession for the Anatolian Railways project, awarded to Deutsche Bank. Even more ambitious was Germany's role in the Berlin to Baghdad Railway, a project that signaled deeper ties and a shift in German foreign policy under Kaiser Wilhelm II. Then came the Young Turk Revolution in 1908. While the empire's challenges remained, the relationship with Germany intensified. The Ottomans increasingly saw Germany as a true senior partner. In 1910, Germany sold 2 outdated warships to the Ottomans. German companies, especially arms manufacturers, dominated the Ottoman market, becoming the top supplier of military gear. In 1913, General Lehmann von Sanders was appointed head of an expanded German military mission and commander of the 1st Ottoman Army Corps in Constantinople. Key Young Turk leaders like Enver Pasha were staunchly pro-German. They pushed for stronger ties by appointing like-minded ministers and commanders. The partnership peaked on August 2nd, 1914, with the signing of a secret defensive treaty between Germany and the Ottoman Empire. What were the key provisions of the treaty? If Russia intervened militarily, Turkey would join Germany in the war. Germany pledged to defend Ottoman territory, used military force if necessary. Germany would supply its military mission to advise Ottoman forces. Turkey granted this mission significant influence over army operations, effectively putting German officers in command, despite the Sultan's nominal authority. Just days before the treaty, a provocative incident unfolded. On July 28, 1914, before war was declared, Britain's First Lord of the Admiralty, Winston Churchill, seized two nearly completed Ottoman battleships built in British shipyards and funded by public donations in the Empire. Fearing they might fall under German sway, he requisitioned them for the Royal Navy. The Ottomans saw this as outright piracy, sparking widespread outrage. Another dramatic event followed shortly after war broke out. In early August 1914, German Admiral Wilhelm Deschamps, commanding the battle cruiser Goeben and light cruiser Breslau, bombarded French ports in Algeria. Evading British and French pursuers, he reached the Dardanelles on August the 10th. Since the Ottoman Empire was still neutral and international laws barred foreign warships from entering, the vessels were sold to the Ottomans in a symbolic transfer, renamed and integrated in their fleet. This act was hailed in Turkey as sweet revenge for Britain's earlier seizure, igniting public excitement. That excitement was short-lived. On October 29, 1914, the Ottoman Empire officially entered World War I. In the end, the Ottoman Empire joined the war due to a confluence of factors: a desire to reclaim lost prestige and territories, coupled with its deepening alliance with Germany. By then, the ties were so strong that neutrality seemed impossible.